So that must have been a scary experience. And I know that thousands of people auditioned for this movie, which have also, Pro was probably pretty scary. What was that process like?
Well, you know, what was interesting is they did take their time to find the right people and to find people that, you know, had a grasp of the essence of the story. So some people came in and read for one role and then ended up, you know, as another. I initially, as did I think Nick, read for Tyler Barsow, Devon Nixon's character. But yeah, I think they wanted to find the people that weren't, you know, the starry names that would, you know, distract people from, you know, who these kids were and what they were about and what they were struggling with.
Right. And Amy, did you read for Nova originally?
Yeah, actually, I read for the Tyler Barsow.
Yeah, exactly.
But apparently, no, I read for Nova. I had heard about this, you know, movie for Disney, and it was called Prom, and automatically I'm like, okay, it's High School Musical, or it's you know, some kind of, you know, singy, boppy, dancey, glittery something. And I was like, you know, it's not really my thing, and that's not exactly what my next project I wanted to do. And then they ended up convincing me to come in and sit down with the director who I knew, and he was like, that's not what I want at all. He's like, I want a classic teen film. I want it to be relatable. I want it to be something that in 20 years kids can still, you know, sit and watch and feel like, you know, it's happening in their lives. So there's a lot of like throwbacks to like the 80s John Hughes type of movies. The soundtrack's phenomenal, totally not like,
so
you know, something you hear on Radio Disney. It's very like alternative.
A lot of great indie bands.
And then I ended up doing a mix and match with the other character.
Starting with Thomas.
Thomas McDonald and three other boys, and then Thomas got the job, and then I went into casting and got to sort of sit behind the camera and see these fellas come in, do some mix and matching, so that was fun.
It's funny that you mentioned 80s films, because I watched it and I thought the character of Lloyd was Lloyd Dobler from Say Anything.
Oh. Definitely an homage to Lloyd Dobler.
And you look a little bit like John Cusack, too.
Thank you very much. I think that's a good compliment. You know, and actually he wears that, you know, he wears that trench coat in the movie.
He does.
He wears it in most scenes, I think. He sort of grabs it before he leaves any room. And I decided I would pay a little tribute to his Lloyd Dobler by wearing my own coat. And I think I'm wearing it in the majority of my scenes, except for the prom itself.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to lift your iPod over your head.
I know, right? Like a little Bose stereo.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What is your one piece of advice that you could give to students or anyone going to prom? You guys have done a movie, you've gone to prom.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, first off, make sure you go. You know, there's been a lot of people asking us, you know, about whether or not prom's overrated and whatnot. I think, you know, you go no matter what, have the experience. If it's not for you, then it's not for you, but you're not going to regret having gone. And so I think relax, take the pressure off yourself, enjoy it, and dance it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely, you know, elaborate on that, you know, you should go and just go into it with no expectations and have fun. You know, there's certain things about prom that are age-old traditions, like, you know, cheesy, you know, boutonniere, flowers,
Corsage,
and all that kind of stuff that you kind of just have to embrace and enjoy, because you only get one, really.
Yeah.
And drama-free. Don't start drama. Not fun. Enjoy the night, relax, have friends. If you don't have a date, bring a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever it is, but enjoy the moment.
And I think from Lloyd's corner about asking the girls to prom, I think you've got to realize that there's not a right time, there's not a right move, there's not a trick or a stunt that's going to be. I mean, you just gotta go. You just gotta make the leap, and all will be okay, even if you get rejected. Lloyd shows it's okay to get rejected. Move right on to the next.
He does.
There are lots of girls.
Make sure you check out Prom in theaters April 29th. Thanks so much, guys.